Hi everybody, I'm Chad Koel for Northland Outdoors. You know, we've got lots of great outdoor traditions here in the Northland, but one of the oldest, a tradition that dates back generations, is the unique combination of hunting and fishing known as darkhouse spearing. Darkhouse spearing at its core is a simple activity. It starts with a dark house. Usually a small handmade shack like this one I built out of scrap wood I had laying around. The shack covers a large hole in the ice, a hole that has to be reopened every trip. We'll see what kind of ice we got. It's a little chilly last night, so probably gonna have to do quite a bit of chipping. Okay, we got quite a bit of ice in there. We got her all chipped loose, chipped free from the sides. Now we're gonna grab old trusty shovel with a hole in it and clean our slush out of there. So we got our hole opened up. For me, bigger is better. When it comes to spearing holes, this one's about 2 by 4 wide, and of course as the winter goes along it gets a little bit smaller as the ice creeps in, but bigger the better view you've got. So now we gotta put something down there to attract our fish, and this is where the art in darkhouse spearing comes in. Obviously there's a ton of different decoys you can buy in the store. Plastic swimming decoys work great, actually. A lot of guys carve their own decoys. There's some absolutely beautiful stuff out there from different carvers. We featured some on Northland Outdoors a while back. Really fun stuff. That's part of the folk art of Minnesota, or decoy carving. But I prefer live bait when I can get it, live decoys. So we're going to put a big sucker minnow down there and let him do his thing. So here's how we hook him up. We've got what we call a safety pin harness, and this is the safety pin harness. I can see it kind of looks like a safety pin. Got a little lead weight above him just to kind of keep him from having full free rein down there. And all we do, and it's actually quite harmless to these suckers, they're really tough. All we do is we take the pin part and we're going to punch him right through the back, just in front of his dorsal fin, and pop it out the other side. Okay, and there he is. And now we hook our safety pin, and then he'll just hang just like that. And we want him to hang as level as we can. And now he gets to go in the water. In Minnesota, northern pike are the only species you can spear through the ice, so the best locations are areas frequented by pike. I like weedy bays in 8 to 12 feet of water, depending on water clarity. I keep the decoy 1 to 2 feet off the bottom, where cruising pike can see it easily and come to investigate. It's a combination of hunting and fishing. You know, regular ice fishing, angling with a 8-inch hole, you don't have this visual situation, whereas I can here it's almost like watching a big screen TV, and I can sit and watch my underwater world. It's amazing how many other fish you'll see while you're spearing. Big bass will come through, walleyes occasionally, panfish. Here he is right here. See him moving in just below. Nice little fish. Now the trick is to slowly lower the spear into the water before you throw it. You don't want to make a splash. I'm going to try to get right above him. See him there? Take a look at that decoy. I'm going to aim right for the head. Come a little closer, bud. A little closer. It's not quite right for a shot. Let's let him move around a little and see if he comes a little bit closer angle. Here he comes now. I'll take another little look. Let's bump the sucker. Kind of wake him up a little. Get him to move a little bit. God, it's so fun. There he is, right below us now. He's right, coming to the fish. I'm gonna take a whack at him. I think we got him. I think we got him. Let's bring him up. You betcha. Oop. Keep the camera on. There we go. Yes, sir. Right behind the head. Right where you want to get him. Nice little pike. Oh, he's gonna taste so good. Awesome. And there you go, folks. Minnesota darkhouse fishing. It's not a giant fish, but I'm telling you what, in the wintertime, these little guys, when you clean them right, are as good tasting as anything else. What an amazing tradition we have here in the Northland. And I, for one, am glad to be one of those folks that's carrying on the amazing tradition of Minnesota darkhouse spearing.